All right, so I'm sitting here cross watching because that's what I do. I'm not even gonna like front. I like to cross watch sometimes psychics on YouTube, especially because they get a little bit of time to get going, and I see when they hit that energy wall and they actually have to rely on their intuition and not on what the cards say, because it's easy to read cards. It's difficult to hit energy and try to interpret the energy. So if they do good at it, I like to come back and see how they do in future, because those abilities come from my line, my lineage, which is they're known to be bloodline gifts. So if you're from that line, I could usually recognize it if you hit a wall, which I like to say is the pay dirt. If you hit the pay dirt and your energy is on the money with mine, and it is close to what I'm going through, then I'm like, okay, well, you're not just my collective. I'm not yours. You're my collective. You're my my lineage, someone that's either related to me or you've been blessed with my family's gifts. So I get a curiosity about those people, like, what their gifts are and how they discern the energy and stuff like that. Not personally, I just like to watch their process. So anyway, somebody was talking about someone's gonna be like federally mismanaged, is how she's basically saying it. She didn't say it like that, but she's like, they're about to get manhandled, but like they're the change in a panhandler's like coffer. Like they're just gonna get shaken, and all that money that they think they got is gonna get shaken with them, because whatever they gotta pay it back, and whatever they stole, they gotta pay it back. And they're like, and so like there's no getting out of this, and that's gonna come up for the fiduciary funding mismanagement and federal embezzlement. Like you can't embezzle from the federal government. That's illegal. And my friend was saying to me, this journalist friend of mine, he was like, you've never even called in reinforcements. I didn't even know what would happen if you did. And I said, I've never even like come up against somebody that challenged my abilities either, because my whole life everybody knew who I was since I was a kid. So for anybody to do it would be considered like, I don't know, like they would just be like pulled aside and warned, as far as I know, for the longest time. That was how they deal with it. And then when kids started bullying me and whatnot, they started getting like, their parents started getting charged or something like that, or they would get in trouble. So they were just like, yeah, you don't need to go to a regular school anymore. Like by the time I was in first grade or kindergarten, they were just like, yeah, you need to go to a different kind of school. And so, and the government was